Si arrancamos una nueva entrevista en el día de la fecha, si arrancamos un nuevo Es esto la fábrica del día de hoy, en donde hablamos con músicos que nos gusta y hablamos de todas estas cosas que más nos gusta hacer, que es hablar de la industria de la música. Hello, my friend, I'm Manu, there is Raulo. Are you listening me good?
Yeah.
Excellent, my friend. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you with my friend Raulo. He's gonna make the same question we make all band and all artists from all parts of the world, and later we're gonna talk about from the present of SOPHIE's body. Okay?
Sure, yeah.
Yes, thanks for your time. Todo tuyo, Raulo, mandale rápido, me parece.
Dale, perfecto, sí. Hello, thanks for your time. Thanks for being wake up at this early. Yeah, we know that it's early now. Thanks for that.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, see, we are live. We are going to start with the interview. So please tell us your full name, where are you from, and how old are you?
My name's Sophie M. I'm gonna leave my last name out. I'm 23. I'm from New York City, but I'm living in Boston right now.
Okay, and can you tell us which is your first memory of you listening to music?
Oh, that's a good question. I think a lot of my first memories are listening to music in the car with my dad, driving to school.
Okay, and which kind of music do you remember?
A lot of the Yeah Yeahs, PJ Harvey, the Swans, which is not very child friendly, but we listen anyways.
Excellent. See, and can you tell us which was your first instrument and which was the first song that you learned?
I started playing violin when I was very young, so a lot of classical music.
Okay, and can you tell us if you want to learn music, in New York, you have always to pay or you can learn for free?
You can teach yourself, or it's good to take lessons if you're pursuing classical music or something, but I taught myself how to play guitar.
Excellent. Okay, and can you tell us which was the first concert that you went?
PJ Harvey.
Wow. Where? In a big place or a small place?
Medium place.
Beautiful. See, and can you tell us how did SOPHIE's Body begin and why you put that name to the band?
Yeah, I didn't really mean to start this band. I write songs. I've always written songs. I've been in a lot of bands before. And this project just kind of came together by meeting friends, and they wanted to play my songs with me. And I thought it would be really funny to put the name SOPHIE's Body on a poster and have people show up, and it's just me.
Okay, and sorry for this. In July of 2023, you released your first EP, Things I Want. How was the recording process?
It was good. It was very DIY. So we did it at a local spot here in Boston called the Record Co. I think we did the entire EP in one day.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. But you have a lot of rehearsal, previous rehearsal and that kind of things. You went with the things really, everything make.
Yeah. My process is I won't record something unless we play it live a lot.
Nice. Beautiful. The all way around that people make the music now. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So, and why you think that you have to do that?
I mean, it's just important to me, that we know what we want, because once you record it, it's forever. So it's good to play it around. Not that things don't change later, but at least I want to get a good sense of what feels good to play live, because that's the goal. The reason to record is to get people to listen so we can go play for them in person, right?
See, but sorry, the question is kind of personal. You're not okay with the things that are attached for all time?
What do you mean?
See, because it's like you say that an album is forever, or a tattoo is forever. You tattoo one thing, and it's that not okay for you to have things.
Oh, I think it's okay. It's like a time capsule. It's a moment. it's like a moment in time. It happened then, and some like we get better and we grow, and the music that we play now doesn't sound like that EP, but it's a really good. It's nice to look back and be like, okay, that's where my head was at then.
Oh, perfect. No, I can understand. Manu, ¿tenés alguna pregunta?
Me gustaría empezar a preguntar por el circuito, porque me imagino que ella está en un lugar donde la competencia es enorme, es gigante. Hablar un poco sobre eso, cómo es la competencia en el lugar donde está, pero no hablamos de competencia, sino hablemos del circuito, sin hablar de competencia.
Sí, perfecto, sí. In July of this year, you released your last single, Indigo, which has played, and for us, Manu is now living in Buenos Aires, I'm in Catalonia. United States have a really big industry, musical industry, How do you feel about the circuit and the kind of people that you meet in the circuit, the bands and that kind of things?
I mean, I think it's most people are really nice. We're not really famous or anything, so I'm not meeting a whole lot of like big industry people. Fingers crossed, but I think it's good. There's a lot of bands. There's like a lot. It's a very saturated scene, so it's kind of easy to get swept up and lost in all of that. But I think when you meet people and they're trying to make music and you're trying to make music, it's really nice to have that sense of community as well.
Perfect. And which kind of mainstream bands do you like? And do you feel the change between the small bands and the big one? I'm over 40, and when in the 80s and in the 90s, when you have a small band, it sounds horrible always, and then you keep on like learning and that kind of things. I think that sorry for that, I'm old. But I think that people now, young people, have a really good quality, just in the beginning. So, which is the difference between a really big band and a small band?
It's definitely like the team that you have behind you, like a record label and all of that kind of stuff can get you on just bigger tours, with more funding. Like I wouldn't be able to go on like a really like 2-month long tour because we just can't. Logistically do it, or like we don't have the funding to do it from like the label or something like that. So I think that's the difference. You also have the support of like bigger production team and like production value. I agree though, like you don't have to have a record label to make music that sounds really, really good these days. But I feel like there definitely is a difference, especially with the marketing and advertising of stuff. But again, like we're doing our best now with what we got. And I think that's like a pathway to meeting people who might recognize like how hard you're working, hopefully.
Nice. Manu, ¿alguna otra pregunta?
Yes. What is the songwriting process from the drum parts?
I don't really have a process. It's just kind of the songs like they like hit me in the face, and I just have to like write it down. And I wish I had a better answer, but the songs, they come to me, and then I play them for my band, and they come up with little parts, but in terms of like the actual song, that's just me like sitting in my room.
You bring a specific rhythmic ideas in your head, and the drummer Dylan Hughes, I'm okay, and Dylan do it.
Yeah.
Oof, excellent.
Wow.
I love the drum part in Indigo. I love the way you pass forward and back with the drums. I love that.
Dylan is he's the first person out of the band that I started playing music with. Like we have a really special connection. I don't even have to like tell him anything. I can just look at him and like he just knows.
Wow.
Excellent.
Sí, no, tremendo el nivel. Sí.
And how do you describe the band sound for me is nearly grunge and 90, but today, how do you explain that sound of SOPHIE S BODY?
We like to call ourselves bubble grunge, so it's like it's pretty grungy, but you know, we got some poppier stuff, like hooks, and you know, it's not all doom and gloom. But like we just released a single yesterday called Star, and that's definitely like more upbeat. Like we still rage. We rage at the end of that song, but you know, a lot of it's like, you know, I'm still girl.
Excelente. Muy bueno, sí. Manu, si te parece, 2-3 preguntas más y cortamos. Decime.
The last one for me, you say PJ Harvey is iconic for you and the sound. She have a lot of record. What do you say that the sound of PJ Harvey or Dry and Read of Me, or which era of album shapes you approach to read into SOPHIE S BODY the most, digamos?
Yeah. I think like Dry is my favorite album. It's her first album, and it's very special to me because I grew up listening to it just over and over and over again. And it's not produced like crazy well or anything like that, but the songs are there, the feeling is there, and the rhythmic ideas. Like I didn't realize how big of an impact it had on my songwriting until, you know, looking back later, I'm like, oh, I do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sí. Excelente.
Muy bueno, sí. Si te parece, Manu, tiro tres preguntas y cerramos. I have another personal question. What do you think about artificial intelligence?
AI? I mean, I think it helps out if you need to write like a really long email, but in terms of music, I don't know about that.
Excellent. Muy bueno.
I agree with that.
Can you tell us something about SOPHIE S BODY future plans?
Yeah, we're going on tour in October. Really excited because we're releasing our first album, Zero, on September 4th. So we're really, really excited. We have CDs, so we've never had CDs before. And yeah, I'm just looking towards the future, and I just want to reach people. I want to play to as many people as possible, and you know, I think that we can really connect, you know?
Perfect. Just to finish the interview, we are going to play Ice. It's my favorite song. So I really
so
like
glad
it.
You like it.
And can you tell us what did that song means to you?
It's about seeing people you don't want to see in places you don't want to see them. That's the best way I can describe it.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Sí, muy buen video. The video is it's beautiful. It's a really good video. Thanks for your time. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, and thanks for your support, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye, Sophie.
Bye.
Llévatelo, Raulo. Así pasó SOPHIE S BODY por Careta Radio.
Saw you on the train again. Keep my head down, hood up. It's the closest thing I have to turning invisible. Praying you don't notice me. Watch the windows, what a cruel joke. Such a small world when I least need it to be. Your eyes reflect a smile of another vapid lover. Your mind shine too bright. You wash me out. You twist the words before they ever leave my mouth. Living like a ghost again. Leave the lights off. How ironic that it's you who's haunting me. Every night that I try to sleep. Every night that I try to sleep. Every night. Every night I feel the shadow you left behind.